Hello and welcome to Bloomberg Capital. I'm Mary Kay, and today we're going to talk about altcoins. Over the last few weeks, there have been corrections of up to almost 50% in assets such as Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. And it makes sense that some of you out there are uncertain if they will recover in the future and bring huge profits again. We can see that the market capitalization of Bitcoin is falling against Ethereum, which sadly does not necessarily mean that there will be an imminent trend reversal for altcoins. By the way, on the topic of Bitcoins, we have recently uploaded a video with our analysis on it. And if you're interested, you can check it out on our channel. It is also linked on this video. If we look at historical movements on the alternative cryptocurrency market, we can see that Bitcoin has always dragged altcoins along with it. Only after the end of a Bitcoin bull run, the altcoins outperformed. Nevertheless, you should not forget to buy the dip, meaning to think anti-cyclically and to not let the fear of missing out grip you when the prices are rising and it's basically already too late. And from this point of view, this market phase that we currently have could not be more interesting. So without further ado, let's dig into the analysis of altcoins with Patrick after the intro.
Hello community, this is Patrick with Bloomberg Capital, and today we're going to look at a couple of altcoins that Mary just suggested to me. So let's go ahead and take a look. Which altcoins are we looking at, you might ask? Well, this would be Chainlink, Solana and Matic. And I'd like to start off this video with, let's say, a review of what we did say a couple of months ago. In fact, it was in April, as you can see on the timestamp. And what we basically said was that the altcoins would be peaking and then they would be coming down. So how has this played out? Well, as you can see, we saw a substantial decline. At the peak, for instance, Chainlink was at $23, and now it has plummeted to about $12.80, which would correspond to a decline of approximately 60%. So quite a huge decline in the altcoins there. Bitcoin, for instance, barely moved. It's just down about 23% by now. So what our current scenario here is that it is very possible that Link comes down to this buy area around $9 to $7.44. It is also possible that the current low is already in, but to confirm this, we would need to trade above 1470, which is currently not the case at the moment, and we are not seeing a lot of strength from the current daily trading session. So essentially, I would wait for 1470 to be reclaimed and then buy the dip there, if you will. Otherwise, I would just keep waiting for the dip to keep dipping so I can dip my toes around this buy zone in here. So moving on to Solana, we did also claim around April that we would be peaking, and what did Solana do? Well, it did decline. Well, it was around 210 at the peak, and the lows were claimed around 120. So essentially also almost a 50% decline, but so far Solana has fared the best out of the altcoins so far, and this is why it's also one of my top picks for this cycle. So if the cycle were to continue, and I would recommend to watch our Bitcoin video to get a little bit more information about how and if and when the cycle continues, on where Solana could potentially be headed. Let me spoil you a little bit. We are thinking that we are very close to the lows, and that we might even have already seen them, and now a huge price markup should start, and we would get early confirmation by reclaiming the $157 level. So if it does that, I would be much more confident that the low in Solana is already in and we have higher prices to go. It's in fact one of my largest holdings in the altcoins, by the way. Okay, then moving on to Polygon Matic. Well, what did we claim there? Well, around April, we did claim that the high was in around $1.30, and this was pretty much true, and Polygon lost most of its price decline. Do note that when we put the buy zone, the price was at 130 and it came down to the buy zone and actually broke below it. So for what we are actually waiting for right now is that we basically get back into this high confluence zone so we can trigger some buys. What would be up for Polygon as well? Well, we expect the high to be taken again, which is at 130, and potentially that we also reach the 158 level, which is still a conservative estimate if the cycle were to continue. And so far, we're very confident on it continuing. All right, that's my time. Hopefully you liked what you saw. And if you like to join our community, you can do so by just writing us on Twitter. We cover over 100 different markets on a daily basis in the Discord. You can come there, have a chat with us, and talk about the markets. I wish you a very nice day. Back to you, Mary.
Thank you, Patrick. Like and subscribe to stay tuned for new videos to come. If you liked our analysis and want more, we cover over 100 assets on our Discord server. To join us, you can just text us via Twitter and we will send you all the information on how to get a subscription. Thank you and see you next time with Bloombridge Capital.